So according to my criterion B, by the 7th of July we had to start making the language interface. So currently it's the 5th. So we have 2 days to completely just check that all codes of the English interface work, and then we're just going to copy them and then change the languages. So that's it. So we're on time. From what I can see, we're quite on time, so that's a good thing. And basically what I've coded so far is this. I've just made the about section come at the top, and also the trust us section has also come at the top. And pretty much I've got this new interface in which patients who need your help, then you'll have the title, the name and the phone number of the patient, and then you'll have their content. And pretty much you'll have three buttons after that. The first one is to have a look at the image, and I'm not really going to be able to do this because if I do it, then the Firebase's information is just going to get rigged, and that's just because the resolution is not the same in all images. And for me to change that, I'll have to code another interface, and I don't think that'll be possible in this time. I'll need at least 2 to 3 months so that I can do it completely and ensure that it works fine. So that's the reason why I don't think it'll be possible for me to do this. The second thing is this page, find a way to help me, find a way to help the patient, and I'm going to just put in a bit of information and ensure that I'm done by 7th July or 10th July because I gave myself 3 extra days so that I can do it. And then finally you have to call, so you can choose to call this number. So if you press this, then I'm on my computer, so like I can't actually call, not unless I use my phone, like and connect it. But if you access the website with the phone and you select this, you're going to call this number which the patient put when they were requesting. And we have another one for the same sample, and it's exactly the same thing. It works exactly the same way, and all of the buttons are exactly the same. So it's exactly the same thing. So pretty much that's what it does. And now I'm just going to explain how exactly all of this works, and I'm going to explain how this stuff is actually completely genuine. So pretty much what a patient is going to do, they're going to come here and say ask for help. They're going to put in their full name over here, so they can choose to put in their full name like that. And over here they can just give a bit of a heading, so I can say that I am not feeling well because I cannot get out of hospital. Now I'm going to give myself a random phone number, and we're just going to give some explanation over here, and I'm not really going to do that, so I'm just going to bulk it. I'm going to send this request. So then I'm going to get this notification and the button is just going to go away, and then after that I'll just go back, and all I have to do is just wait for the administrators to look at my request and see whether they should put it in here or not. So pretty much in raw data, once I update this, because now this is the place where an administrator is going to be, if I update this, then you can see that we've got all of this information right here. So I'm going to select accept, and then once I do that, all I have to do is simply copy this and then put it here and then do exactly the same thing to all of these. Now the reason why I'm doing it this way is because I'm going to have another interface where the admin will have to put in the same thing both in English and Swahili, because then both Swahili and English users are going to have an easy time like to get all of the information and the request. So I've made it a bit of a long division like this so that the administrator can read everything and accept or delete it depending on whatever information they need. And this is in English. Now the idea is that by 10th of July I'm going to make another database in which we're going to have this exactly in Swahili, so that's going to make it easier for people who choose the Swahili language to understand requests and probably help some people. And after that, what we're going to do is we're going to send the request. So now this is actually not, this is an administrator. See, this is an administrator. And once the administrator does this, if you go back here and refresh the page, then we're actually going to get the request of me. So this was the request I just made and I had accepted it. So over here, then you'll have all of this and you can actually just use it the same way. So now the thing is that let's say I don't want to have this request as an administrator, then we can just simply go to the accepted list, and over here we have all of this, and I can choose to delete this and update the page. So once I've done that, if we update this page, we won't have sample 3 anymore, and pretty much sample 3 is not going to be there. So as you can see, sample 3 is not here anymore. It's just this one and this other one. So pretty much I'm also going to delete Ayush sick because that one doesn't seem good enough. And after that, once I refresh this, it's not going to be there anymore. It's only going to be this one. So that means that the administrator part works. So that's basically all about the website right now. That's basically all that I've coded so far. And after that, I'll have to customize this because I said I'm using a free MIT licensed bootstrap theme, and I'm going to remove all of these because I don't think we need them, but definitely we might. But okay, after that, this is completely coded. Once I'm going to get the meeting, I'm going to get all of these correct M-Pesa number and the correct credit card information, and I think after that will be good enough. So I think that's the end of this. Let me also delete this last one and update the website. And if we update this page, you can see that there is nothing in the requests because we don't have any data over here. And I can add my own data, even something empty, and then pretty much refresh this page, and then we're going to get some empty data. So there's nothing in here, but still it's definitely going to work. So that's it. Yeah, that's all I've done so far. Now in my next video, which I'm going to bring out in a bit, and in that video I'm going to have all of the information on the pages in Swahili. So that's basically the main thing for now, but I just need to work a bit more on this, get all of this completely well and working, and also make the hyperlinks completely filled up with pages which work. And I think after that it'll be good. So that'll probably take me till 10th. So that's what the idea is, and I'll also update the process journal, and I think that's it. That's all the idea is.